All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the fourth state of the whale. Can you believe it? We've made it through four of these. So today's probably going to be a little shorter. We have some other extracurricular activities that need tending to, but obviously you want to hit the date, hit the time, make sure you guys get value out of this. So without wasting too much more time, AJ, you want to take it away?
Of course. So, everyone, welcome back. Excited to be here. Where are we holding? So, January has really been a month of us focusing internally on, first of all, getting the pixel right, but also putting the infrastructure in for scale. Our VP Engineering, Brad, is really, building up the infrastructure for us on the tech side to really be able to, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10x the team, and we're excited about that. Our current sprints, just talk about those again and reiterate them. So we have Google Ads coming to the Pixel very soon. The conversion API, which I'll talk about again in a minute, also coming very soon. Both of those are essentially done. It's just where Google's actually tied up with Google, waiting for them to get approved over there. And then conversion API.
Can't you apply some pressure on Google? As you don't you have some influence at Google?
I just did. We contacted the CEO of Google Israel. We'll hopefully put some pressure down. So hopefully that moves very soon. Thank God it's good to have good investors that are well connected. So we're appreciated. Shout out to Gigi from NFX for helping us.
Woo-woo.
And then
how many people are with us, Drama?
We have 3 concurrents right now.
That's great.
3.
It's great. And then we have a lot of bugs getting squashed out in the next week as well. Our current sprint is going to be a week and a half long. Also, just want to shout out, we got a feature toggle going right now. So there are features that are locked right now behind the feature toggle, essentially, for beta testing. And we actually have aggregated customer journeys is live in the app. You just can't see it right now. Same with social stats. Yeah, so anyone that wants us to feature toggle some features on, let us know.
Try it out.
We can do it, but there's no bug complaining. You can tell us about bugs, but like those features are definitely under development. Recharge is also going to be launched in feature toggle early next week as well, but again, only in feature toggle, not full out rollouts.
What's the best way to reach out to say that? So we're kind of dubbing
support.
this.
Yeah, support.
Yeah.
Support on this. Okay, so just if you message go to our site, trytriplewhale.com, and just message that you want to be part of the Triple Whale Orca. That is our beta testing program. So if you want features that are not totally QA'd but are working and are awesome, and you don't have any problem with having a little bit more flexibility in terms of, again, that feature is not 1,000% baked out and QA'd, but you just want to ride the lightning, just go to the site and let us know, and just tell the support that you would like, the store that you would like put on that, and then we can get it done for you.
Yeah, great. And so I want to talk about the conversion API again for 1 second. Essentially, it's important to understand how from my understanding of these, maybe we get Corey on next week as well to explain this, but essentially what happens between Shopify and Facebook is that Shopify sends data back to Facebook, right? Essentially on who bought what. And there's essentially 2 IDs, one ID of the ad ID and the other ID of the customer ID, and they get matched up with a journey. The thing is that the Triple Pixel right now picks up more conversions than Shopify does in terms of connecting those journeys together. And that has to do with having a server-side cookie or server-side tracking system, which essentially gives us, better ways of tracking people. Right. And so we are very confident that we can enrich the data going from your store to Facebook. And actually afterwards also to Google and to all the other platforms. The issue just is essentially when we introduce the CAPI from Triple Whale, we will literally be taking over the CAPI from Shopify at that point. And so it's very important for us to get this right. And so that's why actually it's done from a tech perspective, but we're being extra careful on the rollout right now and QAing it, because the bread and butter of every store right now, right, we know is the paid media.
Yeah.
And so we just want to make sure that we get this right before we roll it out. We're tracking an insane amount of money right now, insane amount of orders through the platform. And so it's important for us to get this right before we fully roll it out. So that's what's happening in terms of tech right now. In terms of growth in the company, there's a lot going on. Max, you want to talk about the open roles that are coming up and any opportunities people?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're on an aggressive hunt for a director of sales. So anyone who is interested in that, who has experience into B2B, SMB, particularly in the Shopify space, like an app or something like that, with sales experience in that regard, is huge. And so you can go ahead and send over
Where should they send that?
Yeah. They can
let me-
send it on Twitter if they're on Twitter, or they
Perfect.
can
Yeah. Just slide into the DMs as
slide
well.
some DMs. Yeah.
Yep. And
Or-
then you can also send, let me put an email in here for you, Max, that I already have set up for some applications. It's just, let me put this on a banner. It's just Rob Arrejo at triple.com. So you can send applications. Just make sure that you put, show it here, send the applications here, and just make sure that you put head of sales opportunity in the subject, and then all the accompanying info, and then we can get that shift over to Max.
Rob, I thought your email was just raba@triplewhale.com.
Well, now you're putting stuff out of the bag, Max. You keep it quiet, baby. There's two different ones, and there's a person. Jiminy Christmas. This is live, Max. This is live.
Whoops,
So yeah, forget all that, but send it to Rob Arrejo at Triple Whale for any applications you would like for sales, or just hit us up on the DM. Max is a gem of a human, and it would be an honor and privilege to work with him. So get out there, people. Get those applications submitted.
Yeah, we're in general, if you're interested in growth and helping us crush out acquisition in Triple Whale, just hit us up. If you're talented and you're in D2C and you're looking for an opportunity, hit us up. There's a ton of open opportunities right now. I think the team will 2, 3, 4x very, very soon. And like anyone that's good that you think this is a good opportunity for you, I want to reiterate a little bit of the mission of Triple Whale and what we're going out as well. So we're here to empower merchants to to save time and make more money. That's what we're here to do. We're here to empower the small entrepreneurs to actually run their businesses better.
Yeah.
We have a very, very large vision in terms of where automation and machine learning and AI plays in that. And we do think that I think humanity is going to go through a big shift of what work we actually do. I think a lot of the repetitive tasks, a lot of the tedious tasks that we do on a daily basis will be history. And I think Triple Whale is going to accelerate that in a very, very fast way. And I also, at Triple Whale, we're very, very passionate about diversification and empowering the small merchants to actually have the tools that mega companies have, right? Essentially, if we don't want whatever it is, whatever mega conglomerates trying to eat up, the small merchants' lunch, we want to be on your side.
Yeah.
And so if you that mission speaks to you and you want to join us on that,
David versus Goliath.
Yeah, we're here to support. I mean, Shopify is very much the same mission that we have in terms of supporting e-com.
Sure.
We're not only an e-commerce company. We're now an e-commerce company. We're actually an automation company at our heart, and we're empowering right now. We want to empower people to do a better job and to live a better life. And I think we're well on our way to doing that right now. So if you're interested in joining us, we're looking for any good person right now that wants to join.
Yeah.
In terms of should we talk about short-term, long-term plans?
Can I interject real quick on the hiring? Are we specifically, so I know personally we're hiring, the marketing team is just actually Austin locals because we are building out hubs. Are we taking distributed people now as well? Or do you want a Columbus hub or Jerusalem hub?
Distributed talent. Like we have our marketing, our product team right now is distributed, right? So Logan and Corey, both gems of humans.
Creative director is distributed.
Yeah. So if we find like Sasha, head of AI, is distributed, so
I think I can.
Yeah.
I think where Asia's going is because I've been living on this chapter for a while. Is that we ideally would want to have it in hubs. So if we have people in your existing hubs, that would be ideal. But if people have experience working in distributed teams successfully, we would consider that too.
Love it.
So, this is an interesting discussion we can have. It's not actually about Triple Whale proper, but like we're in this interesting blended company where part of our team is distributed, part of our team is in hubs.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of dynamic things happening in the hubs, right? So the Jerusalem hub is really the development hub.
Also, it's funny stuff going on. Not funny, but there's challenges you never think of, right? So a challenge would be like being in an office together. You have you can have a meeting in a second, right?
Yes.
And it's just, you can really jive and ideas and really be creative. It's tough to balance that out with a distributed team. So we're thinking of solutions for that, whether it's like just everyone on Zoom, for periods of time together, working on things. And it's just interesting world now, that it's regular, more accepted to be distributed. Yeah. There's still challenges with it.
Yeah, definitely growing the company right now there's a lot to learn, right? We're growing exponentially and it's hard to really, there's a lot of challenges. So it's good challenges, things we're learning. Hopefully we can share some of the knowledge the pitfalls that we go through, hopefully we can share so the next companies have an easier time figuring out, although we're not the first company to do this, right?
Not at all.
No.
Bill Tubbs and no, there's a lot of big companies that did this before
There's
us.
a lot, yeah.
Standing on the shoulders of giants. Okay, cool. So just to wrap up the hiring segment there, then you can absolutely submit your applications if you're a crusher in DTC to just at Try Triple L on the Twitters. And then if you are located in Columbus, Jerusalem, Austin, or Moscow, just let us know that, because that's currently our 4 big hubs that we're also hiring. And so that could be more of a perk than an incentive. But we're always looking to bring on better, more awesome people. So hit us up.
Yeah. In terms of the state of the pixel, I just want to go over there a little bit and explain what we're holding. So first of all, I'm going to be posting a video later today that's going to go on the Pixel page as well of how to buy media off the Pixel data.
Oh, cool.
And really, I think so there's a lot of stores that we're reporting higher than Facebook, and a lot of stores are reporting lower than Facebook. Our benchmark internally as a company, just so everyone understands, is not to be higher or lower than Facebook. It's to give you accurate data, right? Our benchmark in terms of like, are we reporting low, would be if we're reporting lower than Google, right? Essentially, our attribution model can't report lower than Google. If it is, it's a bug, let us know, right? But in general, we never report lower than Google. We always report higher than Google. And that's just in the ad. 2 reasons for that. First of all, we do collect more than Google does, number one. Number two is Google's attribution model is just last click, which essentially if you have Klaviyo, Facebook, and then Klaviyo, Google will say it's Klaviyo, where we will say it's Facebook, right? I will say right now, the biggest opportunity with the Pixel is just looking at the campaign, even ad to ad level, really, and seeing the discrepancy over there. I think you can pull it up, but I think Ash posted a photo today of where there's a huge discrepancy in this testing campaigns between what the triple pixel is saying and what Facebook is saying. I think on Ash's account specifically, we're not reporting higher than Facebook, we're reporting higher than Google. I think Ash also uses another analytics app that actually empowers his Google Analytics, right? So his Google Analytics essentially should be close to us, but we are higher, which is good. But for him, that's a huge value add, right? And so I think if you're a Pixel purchaser and you're wondering how to use the data, I think it's really in a campaign ads and ad level and being able to optimize over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a misconception that people come to us and like, well, you were lower than Facebook. And say, Facebook, like on one of my store, right, we're like way lower than Facebook, but I know Facebook is completely wrong.
Yeah, I have to say we should do. Yeah, there we go. That's the tweet, right?
Well,
we should also we should have a state of this, but it's interesting. There's a lot of stores that actually Facebook reports higher than the actual blended
on the store,
right? I mean, that makes sense because Facebook is reporting event data.
Precisely.
They're doing data dumps, right? So
and
data dumps
and it's modeled.
Yeah. So I said that's important to know in terms of how to expect to use the Pixel. Another thing that we're realizing internally for Pixel purchases also, and if you're one of these people, let us know, right? If your brand is very high, I'd say 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 on view data, the Pixel will be less valuable for you. There's no way around that, or any attribution tool in that matter will be less valuable.
Can you explain
for you.
a little bit more?
Yeah, because Pixel does, any attribution tool that you buy on the market, right, the only thing we can do as an attribution tool is do click data, right? And we can pull event data or we can model event data, but our modeling or pulling won't be better necessarily than the platform. Like, why would you trust a small startup like us? Yeah. The reason we're better than Facebook right now.
That our attribution wouldn't.
No. The reason we're better than Facebook right now on click data is because we do one-to-one attribution, right? Facebook can't do that for policy reasons, right? We all know Facebook is a behemoth of a company. They're an amazing company, and they do great work with attribution. There's no doubt about it. Things are messed up because they're handicapped with 2 hands behind their back, right? On the view data, every startup in the world is as handicapped as Facebook. So to assume a startup like us or any other startup that sells you view data as an attribution,
you're dependent on the platform.
Exactly. And so the main value for Triple Pixel is on click data. I think there is actually, that's true. Yeah, I'll hold that back a little bit, maybe, because
with what?
No, the truth is, even if you're 1 to 3, 1 to 4 on on view data versus click data, there's still going to be a lot of value on capping,
I think
and there's still going to be a lot of value on.
I think saying that it will not be valuable because you have high view throughs does not mean that
it's not going to be as valuable as a
not.
heavy click brand, right? And I also think that with the AI coming and also with the CAPI that's coming, I think that it will be anyhow. The price tag is now so low compared to what it should be that it's at this current price, it's anyhow worth it for any brand running any. I really think in the next year or 2 years, the state of attribution is going to be so that every single brand running real budgets on Facebook or Google is going to have an attribution tool, whether it's us or anyone else, whether you have view through data or click through data. You're going to use an attribution solution. I think Facebook is actually empowered. Like a lot of the big companies are empowered. They want small players like Triple Whale and other players in the market. Yeah,
I've actually heard through the grapevine that Facebook will subsidize some platforms like ours and stuff like that for buyers to.
Find out more information.
I know that.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, one of the Pixel purchasers, a very high spender. Facebook is literally paying half their bill.
Yep.
So I don't know. You can hit up your Facebook reps. I don't know if they're still doing that, but I know they were doing that about a month ago. Pretty crazy. I mean, it makes sense. If I was Facebook, I would do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
They offload the attribution to us and not fighting with Facebook or Google or Apple, right? So it's very useful. In terms of the Pixel and in terms of the Pixel is basically good. I think in the next so this sprint is focused on bugs and those two things. I think in the next sprint, we're going to be focused a lot of our attention is going to be split between triple proper and the Pixel, or triple proper, I would say, and AI. I say the Pixel is basically almost done right now. Yeah. It's going to be a sprint of how do we build really great AI tools on top of the data that you guys provided us and we have right now, and how do we then also start using or start building more modules on triple proper. And there's
it's a lot.
There's 5 or 7 different modules that we're very excited about that we're going to be building over the next year.
What do we have? We got
inventory management.
Give it over right now?
Yeah. Inventory management system is coming. Influencer management is going to be coming.
Yeah, this customer data.
CDP, full CDP with pushing to the different platforms is going to be coming. There's a lot. We're planning a lot, and in order to meet those features, we're going to have to hire a lot also. So if you're a fantastic developer as well, and you want to come on with us, come our way. There's just a ton of opportunity here.
Any specific languages that we prefer?
We do JavaScript and then React and Node.js. That's the main stack that we use. In machine learning, we do Python and also some JavaScript over there. Any machine learning expert that's listening to this and is interested and knows anything about ecom, please just definitely come our way.
Yep.
It's going to be very exciting with what we're building over there. I can't wait.
Yeah.
And just about a year ago, I was looking at different apps in Shopify, and it was like an app backed by a very famous investor. All they did was pricing optimization for Shopify stores, right? So essentially what they did is they used to look at your historic discount data for your customers and figure out, does this customer need a discount or not? And what's the optimal price for your product based on conversion rates historically with discount codes? Which is cool, right?
Yeah.
It's valuable, right? Guess how much their contract was annually? An annual contract.
$6,000, right?
$6,000.
Woo!
I'm a small Shopify store and I don't know the value
That's a
of
scary
that.
number.
That's a scary number for me, so on Triple that's flip a button for us, right? Buy it, use it for 2 months, then you go on to the next module. And so those are the types of things that we're going to be bringing and we're very excited about. I also think there's a lot of work that we need to do. Oh, Rob, we should talk about this, right? Internally right now in terms of teaching people.
Education.
One of the biggest things that I'm hearing over and over from customers, Max is also, right?
And the whole company's hearing.
Right, is how do we use the data that we have, right? First and foremost, triple proper, the customer insights data, right? How do you
read cohorting data properly?
Yeah, and so
Robert does a pretty good job explaining.
There's things like benchmarking, which are coming very soon, which will help understand the summary page more per industry. But there's also, more importantly, Triple University, which Rabah is going to be a big part of. It's his baby, essentially, right?
From day one, Rabah's been.
Boom, there we go, right? Triple University, right?
Curriculum's almost finalized. We should start shooting soon. So the end of Q1 is kind of the big goal to get all this curriculum shot and posted for you guys. It will be accessible to all Triple Whale users, and then $1,000 if you're not a Triple Whale user.
Amazing. And Rob, I think we're going to have a training program for agencies, right? And for users,
Yep.
like a certified
Two
Triple
different
Whale
tracks.
media buyer,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Where people can actually get badges. I think there's a new way of thinking about buying media and running your business. And
Yes.
as the e-com OS, that's where we want to be. Okay, other big things we could talk about. First of all, what do you guys think of the landing page?
Yeah, let's fire
Get it
that
up.
bad boy up. Yeah, let's get that bad boy
Yeah.
up. 1 second.
What do you
Drum
have
roll, please. Da, 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 da.
for-
I mean, whoops, that's not what I want. Hold on.
Oh,
Too many windows here. Sorry, folks. Let's tighten this up a bit. There she blurs. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
What a beaut. What a beaut. And you can scroll down.
You want to scroll, Rabba?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
shout out to Zach.
Look at these beautiful little
what?
Easter eggs here. I mean,
That-
attention to detail is exactly what we're about. I mean, this is just a work of art.
It's insane. It's really
Got our
just.
Game Boy, iconic Game Boy.
Robert, you see, go scroll up for a second. Look at the roadmap. Look at the screens. Look at that. Go down. Sorry.
User journey.
On top of in the cockpit. If you go. No, not that. That's coming soon.
Oh, okay.
But I just want to show the Easter egg. Look at that screens. Look at that little animation.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Where,
There's so many little Easter eggs over here.
Yeah.
where's this one?
If you scroll up a little bit, Rabba.
Go to the journeys. Or no, the screens. See, there's like the road is moving there. Screens in the cockpit above it.
No, forget it, Rabba. It's all good.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Um,
So
I mean-
another big piece of news here, a huge piece of news actually, which we sort of went under the radar with because
mhm.
we're still in the works of getting everything finalized with the landing page, is that Triple Whale right now is open. There is no.
We're gonna do
wait
like
list.
a legit announcement.
Yeah, we're gonna also do a legit launch, but
We'll have a
right
proper
now,
launch.
if you want to come in,
Just come on in.
just come on in. It's open for business, guys. You can.
The
scroll
water's
ahead.
just fine.
Robin built a beautiful way to come in now. You can just come in, agency.
Pop in what you need, yada yada yada. Off you go. You pay the Stripe fee, and then you get access to the magic, and then you just start printing money. It's a pretty magical experience so far.
Yeah. So it's been very exciting.
Okay. We have a few questions if you want to get into those, AJ.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Dimitri, always an OG. Appreciate you for watching. I think he's been all four. Actually. What about Klaviyo? So in terms of Klaviyo, I'm guessing he's asking SMS stuff, or I don't know.
No, he's asking for Klaviyo and the Pixel, I'm assuming. I think there's a bug with Klaviyo and the Pixel.
Perfect.
I think
Okay.
we're aware of it. I think it's going to get taken care of by Sunday. So
Cool.
that should work. Thank you for setting up the UTMs there, Dimitri. We're aware of
That's
it.
exciting,
And it's
by the
getting
way.
work done.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, sweet. So it is acknowledged. It's already in the pipeline, and we have deployed resources to getting it fixed, Dimitri. So check your account Sunday, Monday, and everything should be gravy by then.
I would say Sunday afternoon. It should be
Sunday
done.
afternoon. Okay,
Or
call it
Sunday
Monday just to be
morning,
safe.
Harvard time, actually.
Yep, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, we have another one from Daniel about our friends Jeremiah and Company. No. So for people that don't know,
those actively being worked on, but because we're prioritizing stability right now, so it's actually most probably going to get pushed off to the following week. I think it's almost done. I think.
So we're talking like mid-February, probably, right?
No. I think the
next
first
spread.
week of February, or maybe feature toggle next week. I'll let you guys know. It's either feature toggle next week or mid-February.
It's mid-February.
I think the first week of February. That's what I think.
That sounds good. Feature toggle first week of February.
Yeah.
so that is definitely coming down the pipeline very shortly.
It's being actively worked on with No right now. We're in the channel every day. We're joint Slack channel. We're working on it actively.
Yeah, Jeremiah and team, they're a dream to work with. Really awesome people. I think what was the other one? Oh, is there any updates or anything coming to the mobile app? That was actually a question I got asked.
Oh yes, the mobile app is getting worked on in this current sprint.
Okay, cool.
So hopefully by the end of next week, you'll have a new mobile app with a new icon and with no white screen of death when you come to
Oh yes, how amazing! That's some
Yeah.
strong PMF when like everybody still uses it, even though it is kind of challenging. And it's like, oh, forget it. I'll just hard close and then open it up again. Like
a third of our
It's
sessions are
addicting.
mobile, which is insane, right? It's
Yeah.
like,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It is crazy. Well, the summary page is just really, really where people live, and then now we're starting to really see a ton of usage on Pixel, which is incredible because a third maybe of our users are on Pixel, maybe a little bit more than that, and it's turning into one of the highest usage pages, which is really, really awesome there. Cool. So we touched on the landing page. We touched on TWU. Also in terms of the education, I've kind of been slacking, but we do have Narwhal Nation up and running. And one of our favorites, Cody Plocker, is actually going to be one of our Narwhal Nation elders, helping kind of spearhead that channel. So he'll be hosting Q&As. I have to get the date down, but we'll be sending this out to, so kind of recapping, Narwhal Nation is our exclusive Slack group. It's free to join, but you do have to be a paying Triple Whale subscriber. If you aren't a Triple Whale subscriber, you can join our Whale Sanctuary, which is on Facebook. But be on the lookout for some really cool stuff with our exclusive Slack group to really expedite that educational vector to make sure that you guys feel empowered enough to get the value out of Triple Whale that you need.
Amazing. Okay, Rob, we're going to wrap it up. Guys, thank you very much for joining.
Thank you,
Come
guys.
back next week.
Awesome. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Max. Thanks, AJ. All right. And that's it. We have a fantastic newsletter, Whale Mail. Subscribe at Try Triple Whale on the Twitters. And then what else we got for you? Yeah, that's it. We'll see you on the flip. A bunch of awesome podcasts about to drop. And then if you do want to get involved with Triple Whale and you aren't already, just go to trytriplewhale.com. There is no longer a need for an invite code. So you can just get right in there and get to the magic. All right. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. And we appreciate all the support. We'll see you on the flip. Bye-bye.